Hey there, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Thank you so much for being here today. Where's your person in relation to what's their overall energy towards you? Oh, the Sun. This is great because pile one, maybe pile one and two are very connected. Oftentimes they are. It seems like so pile one, 10 of Cups, pile two, the Sun. That's really great. So overall, very positive energy towards you. So we'll get more cards to clarify, but I feel like no matter what's going on, your person does have you in a positive regard. Feels happy when they think of you. Oh, twin flame. Yeah, twin flame definitely came up in pile one as well as the divine counterpart connection. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? So this could mean, of course, there could be another relationship involved here. So people are, you or both are putting up some boundaries. This could also, if there's no other relationship involved, this could also just mean that your person is maybe very strict about relationships, really trying to do the right thing, or they have like religious things going on that keep them from diving in. Here, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Maybe they're trying to figure out if love, like a committed relationship, is something they really want in their life right now. Trying to decide if they actually value opening up to someone. Here's Tower, number 19. So this is interesting because in this deck, this talks more about institutions rather than the tarot. Tower, you know, something that's, this could be like a university, like a professor in the ivory tower kind of thing. So this is, goes along with this card because I'm feeling this person's kind of rigid and strict in some ways. It's very hard for them to open up their heart even when they do have a lot of happiness right there in front of them in the form of you. Some of you guys could have a very different status in society, just very different careers as well, like on different levels in life, a big age gap, because I'm feeling like one of you is like up here, one of you is down here. I'm starting to understand our connection. That's cool. So yeah, they're trying to, maybe they come from a very rational, logical background and things. They're starting to try to open up to a more spiritual dimension of life. And I regret lying to you. I feel like they are keeping maybe their feelings a secret. Some of you that could be like straight up lying to you, but I feel like for more of you, this is just not wanting to speak their true feelings, not wanting to fully open up. Oh, nice. Here is seeing the magic, believing, and manifesting. So this is exactly what I was just getting with the I'm starting to understand our connection. They're trying to cautiously open up to something that's outside of their belief system, since they do have a very strict belief systems. And speaking of boundaries, this card just came out as well. I know that I crossed the line with you. So looks like maybe they're feeling like they have some making up to do to you about something. Here's stress. I'm under so much pressure. Looks like it's really hard for them to figure out what to do with this connection, for them to make a decision about it. Maybe they feel like they need to make a decision about it right now for some reason. Okay, so what, and they're just not ready to. What are they thinking right now about you, pile two? Here's the Empress. Whoa. So they see you as marriage material. They see you as everything that they could possibly want in a partner, really the ultimate person. They also just see you as maybe someone they can't quite live up to. So this could be maybe they see you more up in this tower and they're down here. Maybe some of you actually like live in a tower, like in a city. And here's the Wheel of Fortune. So they feel, they see the power in this connection. They think it's very fortunate that they met you. Some of you could have a lot of money too, I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm really feeling like a money gap, like a societal gap or something between you two. And this is quite intimidating for them. But they do feel the magic in the connection, something strange here. Okay, so what are they feeling about you, pile two? They could really be feeling like this is meant to be. Here's the Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they feel optimistic when they think about you. They feel like this is something that's going to be farther down the road, not right now. So I feel like they're they're hopeful for it, but there's a lot of positive energy here. Like all these cards here are just pretty powerful, positive. Okay, so how are they acting with you right now, pile 2? I feel like they're pretty confused. Here's the 2 of Cups. Let's get a clarifying card for that. So this could be signifying a few of them are in another relationship, and this is really frustrating for you. Others of you, maybe you are in a relationship with them, and they have maybe expressed some mutual feelings towards you, and maybe they've withdrawn a bit, or it's just like kind of step by step I'm getting from them. And here's the Hermit. Yeah, speaking of withdrawing, that's interesting. So I feel like they've been giving you maybe mixed signals where sometimes they're like all in, showing how happy they are with you. And other times they just completely withdraw and you're like, what happened? And you think that they just aren't interested in you anymore. But just like in pile 1, the Hermit came up. Many of these people that come through in these readings, they really do need their time to themselves to figure things out. And it's like nothing personal because obviously they see you as, like the sun and the moon and the stars here. So I feel like it's not like someone else is really going to be getting their attention. So what are their intentions towards you right now, pile 2? Here's the 3 of Cups. So right now I feel like they're trying to just keep you as a friend or maybe just enjoy some more good times together. Some of them might be intending to take you out on a date soon or maybe just run into you in a social situation, like a group situation. So I feel like maybe the one-on-one time is maybe a little too intense or intimidating for them right now, but they still want you around and want you in their life because you do light up their life so much. And what are their main blocks and fears in this connection with you? Here is Death. Whoa. Yeah, they're afraid of going through deep transformation here. They're afraid like everything that they knew before is going to be totally blown away. And so nothing is as it seems. So they're afraid of just entering this, dark journey of the soul here. And because it's just like the unknown. They don't know. That's their main thing is they're afraid of the unknown. Because they sense that they're going to have to go through some kind of deep transformation. They're going to have to tear down all of these belief structures they've had in their life up to this point. So they know they have to completely change their life or get their act together in order to be with you. So this is like almost too much for them to handle and face, and that's why they do withdraw. So what do they most want in this connection with you, pile 2? Yeah, I just like am hearing the mouth of madness or something. They're afraid they're going to go crazy. Or maybe they are afraid they're going crazy right now. If they've been dreaming of you, seeing synchronicities or stuff like that in the Twilight Zone. Here's the Chariot. So it looks like they do want to keep moving forward. They want to see where this connection goes with this 3 of Wands and the Chariot. These are both like forward moving, pretty successful type cards. So let's see. I feel like they also want a partner who will support their goals and their ambitions and really help them have success in life. So I feel like they want to go side by side on the fast track to success. So what do they most want you to know, pile 2? Here's the Ace of Cups. Wow, this is beautiful. So I feel like it is coming through to say that they do love you in spite of it all. They feel love for you, or they feel love, they're starting to fall in love with you. They feel love growing for you here. Yeah, in this time apart where they've just spent working on their own stuff, they have started to feel the love for you more. Okay, so what advice do you most need right now, pile 2? Here's the Knight of Swords. Interesting because the King of Swords came through for advice for pile 1. So this could say maybe communicate with this person. Do you have a message that you want to send? Do you have something you want to say? Maybe say it really quickly in a no-nonsense way. Or maybe shorten up some of your communication to them. If you're sending them like really long emails or texts or something, it might be just too much for them to process. And so you might want to just make sure your communication with them is a little more to the point. That might open them up to communication a bit more because it's less intimidating for them. There's less emotions there to deal with. So maybe if you are going to talk about your feelings, maybe try to do it in person if you can, or over the phone, rather than you know, over text, because they just, it's like too much for them. Okay, other advice for pile 2. Here's Wild, number 15. So I feel like this is saying don't let this connection drive you too crazy. And this is also saying, you know, don't be afraid to be your true self. I feel like your person really likes who you are, really likes your most basic essence. So obviously with like the Empress and the Sun here. So again, just set your spirit free and just maybe go wild in your life. Like what are your passions? Go wild with them. So I feel like you might be mirroring this. If they're being strict and they have like boundaries and just rules, maybe it's time for you to set yourself free from whatever, you know, boundaries and rules you're making for yourself. Yeah, look at this, setting yourself free and having some fun. Okay, let's do the pendulum since some of you asked for that again. All right, so for the majority of people watching pile 2, will this person contact pile 2 within the next 7 days? Got a maybe. So that's means it's probably pretty divided here. So for the maybe, I feel like this is saying for most of you, your person doesn't have specific plans to contact you, but they might be prompted if they like run into you, or you know, something occurs where to bring you up in their mind. And this could even be maybe you need to reach out to them, and that will make them like prompt them to reply or reach out again later. All right, and then we'll get you a few charms as well, because why not? Using this crystal spoon that was in the spiritual goodies box, I was like, oh, this is a good use for it. Selecting a few charms. Pile 2. Okay, good. It looks like we got we got one initial here. So we got G. Okay. We have a cactus, we have an angel, we have a crown. So wow, yeah, I'm just feeling like royalty coming through this pile here. Like they see you as royalty. Interesting, there was a mermaid in this in here, because pile 1 was the mermaid tarot. So an owl. And okay, so I feel like this person with the cactus here, they're really trying to, maybe, I feel like trying to save up their emotions to express at a later date, or maybe they just feel like they can only handle so much emotion at once. I feel they could also be kind of prickly when it comes to emotion. So I feel like they still have some healing around that. This owl here, this speaks of wisdom. I also see this as a symbol for Libra. So again, they're trying to be coming from a high perspective and in the situation here. I feel like they're trying to do what's best for both of you here with this integrity card. With this mermaid mermaid charm, I'm feeling like this is kind of like, this can be like a siren. So I feel like they're definitely like seduced by you. So I feel like they're trying to put their head over their passions. And this crown, I really am feeling like, you know, you're the top, you're the best is what they feel for you here. So I'm gonna see if I can feel for any other initials. I'm not looking, but I don't know, they're kind of hard to find. Okay, yeah, I got one other. I got a P. A P and love. Oh, that's cool. Love also came through. It might look like that thing in Philadelphia or something. So I feel like that's a confirmation of there is love in this situation with this Ace of Cups here. They do want that message to come through today, that they do love you. And this is also PG, so maybe they're wanting to keep things kind of PG rated right now. You know, trying to maybe this is someone who doesn't want to have much physical intimacy before marriage or something like that as well. So I do feel like they're trying to be respectful of you in a lot of ways. All right, let's get you some message cards, you guys. All right, what would your person say to you, pile 2? What would they actually say to you? pretend like I'm not paying attention. I see everything. Wow. Yeah, you are someone who does catch their eye here. I mean, you're really hard to ignore. I need time to get over what happened. Yeah, they need time to release this stress. Or just like trying to understand it could be giving them a headache. I wish you could tell me what to do to make things right, but I probably wouldn't do it anyway. Yeah, that makes sense for this person because I was getting like a stubborn type energy from them. Like they really want to do things according to their own rules or something. Or the rules of their religion or their upbringing, whatever that is, their culture. I know I've messed it all up. So they could be not really blaming you for anything here. And I tried to forget you. It's not working. I thought that true love didn't exist. I want you back because I know that we are meant to be together. It would destroy me to see you with someone else, but I also know that you're not going to wait around forever. I feel so conflicted. Yeah, they could be really feeling like time is ticking on this connection. They know, they see your value and your worth. They know how good you are, so they know that someone else could just easily take you away. You do not know this, but even after all this time, I still care so deeply for you. I wish I could just tell you this. That's beautiful. We've been meeting in dreams. I'm sending you signs. It could be from like their higher self or your guides in this connection. It's not the right time. Just timing again. Here's your heart will heal. "13, fertile. I want you to be the parent of my child." Wow, so they do see something big with you. That makes sense because the Empress can be is a card of fertility and can be about having a family with someone, settling down together. Number 4, union. I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. Well, that's beautiful. So there's a lot more here, it feels like. This is just getting started. Here's number 43, attraction. I'm drawn to you uncontrollably. So it is going to be very hard for them to stay away from you if you guys are separated right now. Here's 11, completion. We will always be one. Okay, interesting, you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you in some way. Would love to have you subscribe here if you're new.